Let's pick which one will start first. We might go back to the beginning, to Conflux. Conflux is the first legendary not the first legendary we crafted on this account, but this is the one where it all started. It's the one where we got so close to finishing it. We were maybe an hour or two away from finishing Conflux, and we decided it was time. It was time to put that on the back burner and craft 11 legendaries all at the same time. We had the sudden brain fart to go, let's craft all of the remaining legendary trinkets and a set of open world armor at the same time. And this was the first legendary we got set up in our bank, the final 4 components all just sitting there, and then we had to wait. We have waited for this one for around about 6 months, and it was a very good idea as well actually to get this one done first. I could have actually optimized this more, because what we did, once we got all our gifts of battle for Conflux, we then set about doing the Living World Season 3 reward tracks, because once we completed those, we were able to skip a huge chunk of the achievements for Aurora, and we would end up doing the same for Vision as well, but we could have optimized it more by getting all the reward tracks open for each story episode. So then we could have just, once we got all our gifts of battle, then used up every other reward track while we were grinding for Conflux, and it would have actually saved a lot of time. But we didn't, but this did still save us a huge chunk of time. Conflux is incredibly easy legendary to get. It is purely time in World vs. World. I'm not sure the minimum time you need nowadays. It's been reduced a bit, but it was around about 2 months of somewhat consistent World vs. World for me. And with that, it is time for us to throw in a Mistband, a Gift of Conquering, the Gift of the World, and one of our 4 Mystic Tributes. And in 3, 2, 1...
Correction. Shiro thought...
Conflux.
But I assure you he was not.
What's the difference?
The ring was fixed on his left hand, a reminder of the battle days before. While they held Stone Mist, it could be minutes until their enemy appeared at the front gate. There was no time for mourning. I love that description. And overall, I had a great time doing Conflux. It was good to dive into World vs. World. We learned a lot about World vs. World. It's probably the most time I spent in World vs. World in quite a few years, and you think you can do it in 5 weeks if you max pips. Yeah, and we didn't max pips at all. So for us, it was around about 2 months. Incredibly easy ring to get. It's purely just time in World vs. World. Okay, let's go equip it now. Another one bites the dust. Conflux. Set it up as Berserker's gear. Okay. Oh, also, we'll quickly showcase this. That is the orb for the World vs. World ring Conflux. So you get a nice moving image of Stone Mist Castle staring through an army. It's very cool. What is next on our list? Mystic Forge. Where will we go next? I think we might take a break and go from... not a break, we're going to keep on going, but instead of being chronological order of how we acquired them, we are now going to dive into raids.